Alright guys, so I'm actually headed out of Huntsville. I'm headed to Arkansas for the weekend, to Little Rock. I'm headed to Pinnacle Mountain State Park right now with my girlfriend. And we're going to be spending the weekend there, and I'll be doing some fishing, hiking, and I'm taking you guys along with me. So hopefully we should be there by 7 o'clock. It is 2:12 right now. I don't know if there's any time zone change, but we're headed out right now. Alright guys, so I'm just getting to Arkansas. It is 5:53 right now. We still have a ways to go before we get to the state park, but at least we're finally in the state. So it is 8 a.m. and we are just getting here. About to go set up camp. Alright guys, so it is the next day. It is about 7:30 a.m. right now. We didn't get in until so late. I didn't record any of setting up the tents, but I'm sure that is not that interesting anyways. But so behind me is actually the Arkansas River, and I'm gonna be able to do some fishing while I'm here. The only reason that we ended up coming down here was because my girlfriend has a friend that she hasn't seen in 15 years, and she lives in Little Rock, so she came down to visit and she wanted me to come along. So that's why I ended up in Arkansas for the weekend, and I couldn't really pass up the opportunity to come down here and do some fishing. Hopefully the weather holds up. I think we're supposed to get some rain later on, but it's supposed to be scattered, so I should be able to get some fishing in. Other than that, the plan is to go downtown, do some sightseeing, and I'll be taking you guys along with me. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. Probably a little bit different than the usual post, but it still should be fun. Definitely gonna get some fishing in, get my first Arkansas fish. So I actually had some worms with me, but after the ride in the car, I didn't bring any ice. I forgot to buy ice for the cooler and put the worms in it, so those worms are dead. So I pretty much just have my ultralight rod and artificials now. But I should at least be able to get on some panfish, I'm thinking. Maybe, who knows? I'm supposed to fish with her friend's husband, so he might know some spots. But it's really nice out here. I think we're at Mamel Park. We're supposed to stay at Pinnacle Mountain State Park, but turns out that's just a day use area, and this is 2 miles away from it, so we just ended up camping here for the night. Say hi to the people.
Hey.
To the people, Lulu. Lulu. Alright, I'll take my first cast ever in Arkansas. Hopefully catch a fish while I'm here. You guys can see that, but there's a fish there that looks exactly like this. I haven't seen anybody around me hook into anything. Oh, there we go. Ah. Woo, first Arkansas fish. All right, first Arkansas fish. Why are you running? A little bass. After 20 minutes of that.
Hey, bass. Oh. Let me touch it.
I'm gonna eat it, Lulu. Alright guys, so after 20 minutes jigging around with those rocks, I got a little Arkansas bass. Oh, fish on. Oh, that was a good fish. Ooh. Ooh. Alright, just got another bass. I'm not exactly sure the species or subspecies of this bass, but it's actually bleeding on this side right here. I don't know what's causing that. But second Arkansas fish, another bass. Let's let him go. Alright, third bass of the day. Been fishing for a little bit over an hour. Let's get this guy back. So something funky is happening right here in this current, and I decided to fish in this area, and that's where I've got the two bass out of. It looks like these two currents meet, so I figured it'd probably be a bunch of fish active in here, and I've got two bass so far. Ooh. Oh man. Oh wow. All right. Broke my line. There's another bass that's all cut up. All right, just got bass number 4, getting bigger. I was planning on just going for panfish, but the bass bite seems to be on this morning. Let's get this guy back. I got two more. No, 2 more fish while you're gone. Oh, nice. One nice size one. Have you talked to Crystal? She texted me. Food's ready? Last cast. Alright, last cast. Alright guys, so that was the first fishing session of Arkansas. I think I ended up with 4 bass and I almost got a bluegill. So I think right now we're headed to my girlfriend's friend's house, and after that I'm not sure. But that's what I'm doing now. Alright guys, so it is now 4:30. So downtown Little Rock was actually pretty interesting. It seems to be a pretty diverse city. Right now at this campground, there's actually, I can hear some Spanish music being played, and there's an Indian family having a cookout. So it seems like there's a good diverse group of people that live here. But I'm back at this on the campground. I'm going to fish this river again. Hopefully I can get on some different species other than bass this evening. I probably have about 3 hours to fish. I might quit if the fishing's not good and rig back up later, but I'm gonna go ahead and get started. There we go. Alright. Alright, about 20 minutes into this afternoon session, got my first bass. This guy has a rough patch on his tongue, feels like. So does that mean he's a spotted bass? I don't know, but it looks like he's also been caught before. He was hanging out in this current. Go ahead and get him back. Oh wow. Oh come on. Oh, nice. Ooh. All right. But I was just about to call it. Got this nice little bass. Look at this hump in his back. Wonder if it's broken, but nice bass. I'm gonna call it for this session, this little afternoon session. I caught those 2 bass in 1 hour and 4 minutes, and I am starving and sleepy, to be honest. So I'm gonna go back to the camp, cook up some food. I may take a nap, I may have an evening fishing session. I have no idea, but so far I've just been happy to catch these Arkansas bass. Alright guys, so this is day 2. It's about 6:15 a.m. right now. So I actually came to this pond. I found this pond on the way back to camp yesterday. I saw a body of water on the GPS next to a park. So I came up here to see if it was fishable, and there is a dock and you're allowed to fish here. So my goal today is to try to finally catch a bluegill from Arkansas. I probably have about 1 hour to circle this lake and try to get one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. After that I gotta head back to camp and get ready to start packing out. I'll probably have about 1 hour to fish the river as well. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started for the day. Well guys, I gave it my hour that I had and I did not get a single fish. I did get a couple bites, but it was looking like my dreams of catching an Arkansas bluegill are going down the drain. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back to camp, fish the river, and hopefully I can get something before it's time to break down camp and my girlfriend's ready to leave. So let's get going. Alright guys, we made it back to the river and hopefully we can catch something before it's time to leave for the day, but things may not work out for us. I'm just going to be fishing parallel to the bank. There we go. Alright. Day 2, fish 1. Or day 2 of fishing. This guy's been caught before. Alright, just got fish number 1 for the day. It's another largemouth. Actually looks like he's been caught before. Look at his cheek right here, but first fish nonetheless. Let's get him back. Oh, finally. Don't come out, don't come out. Oh, I did it. All right, finally got another species. My goal is complete. Caught fish in Arkansas. Got 2 species. Got my first Arkansas bluegill. This guy's actually lucky. If I had more time today, he'd be turned into cut bait. But since I only have about 30 more minutes to fish, I'll let this guy go. Pretty fish though. Thank you for biting. Thank you for helping me. There he goes. Well guys, I was able to catch a few fish and go out of town to a new place and explore. So let me know in the comments below if you like this video, and if you want to see more videos like this in the future. If I'm able to, I'll try to do some. But anyways, hope you guys are having a great week. Subscribe if you haven't. Tight lines. Take care. Vamos.
Hey Lulu. Hey Lulu.